The culinary world is a symphony of senses, a harmonious blend of flavors, textures, and aromas that tantalize our taste buds and evoke memories of distant places. Aromas of fresh herbs mingle with the sizzle of garlic and olive oil, creating a fragrant melody that fills the air and promises a delightful culinary experience. Vibrant colors of ripe tomatoes and deep green basil dance before our eyes, a visual feast that hints at the rich and diverse flavors that await us. We savor the taste of authentic flavors transported to sun-drenched hillsides and bustling marketplaces, where every bite tells a story of tradition and passion. But behind this idyllic facade lurks a sinister reality, one that threatens to taint the purity of our culinary experiences. Organized crime has infiltrated the global food chain, casting a long shadow over our tables and undermining the integrity of the food we consume. This is the story of the Agromafia, a powerful and ruthless network that exploits the food industry for its own gain. The allure of the food industry for criminal organizations is no mystery. With its vast and complex supply chains, it offers numerous opportunities for illicit activities. It is a multi-billion-dollar global enterprise where the stakes are high and the rewards even higher. The demand for food is constant and universal, making it an attractive target for those looking to make a quick profit. This makes it the perfect vehicle for illicit profits, with criminals exploiting every opportunity to infiltrate the market. From counterfeiting high-value products to exploiting vulnerable workers, the Agromafia operates with ruthless efficiency, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. They prioritize profit over quality and safety, putting consumers at risk and undermining the trust we place in the food we eat. As we continue to enjoy the rich tapestry of flavors that the world has to offer, we must remain vigilant and aware of the shadows that lurk behind the scenes. Together, we can work to protect the integrity of our food supply and ensure that the joy of eating remains untainted by the dark forces of the Agromafia. By supporting ethical practices and demanding transparency, we can help create a world where the culinary arts flourish, free from the shadows of crime. This is our story, a world of flavors, tainted by shadows, but with the promise of a brighter, more honest future. To understand the Agromafia, we must journey back to their roots in southern Italy. This region, known for its picturesque landscapes and rich cultural heritage, also harbors a darker history. The fertile lands and strategic location made it a prime target for criminal enterprises. The Sicilian Mafia, or Cosa Nostra, emerged in the 19th century. Initially, they were a loosely organized group of criminals, but they quickly evolved into a powerful and structured organization. Their influence spread rapidly across Sicily, and they became known for their ruthless tactics and secretive nature. They initially thrived on extortion, offering protection to landowners and merchants. This protection came at a high price, and those who refused to pay often faced dire consequences. The Mafia's grip on the local economy tightened as they expanded their operations. However, they quickly recognized the potential of the agricultural sector. Sicily's fertile soil and favorable climate made it an ideal location for farming. The Mafia saw an opportunity to control this lucrative industry and began to infiltrate it. The fertile lands of Sicily were ideal for growing citrus fruits, olives, and grapes. These crops were in high demand, both locally and internationally. The Mafia took advantage of this demand, establishing a stronghold in the agricultural sector. The Mafia exerted control over production and distribution. They dictated who could grow what and how much they could sell it for. Farmers who resisted were often met with violence or intimidation. This allowed the Mafia to maintain a monopoly on the market. They infiltrated transportation networks and wholesale markets. By controlling these critical points in the supply chain, the Mafia ensured that their products reached the market first, and at the highest prices. This further solidified their dominance in the industry. This allowed them to manipulate prices and eliminate competition. Any rival businesses that posed a threat were swiftly dealt with, often through violent means. The Mafia's control over the market was absolute, and they reaped enormous profits as a result. This early foray into the food industry laid the groundwork for the sprawling criminal networks we see today. The Agromafia's roots run deep, and their influence has only grown over the years. Understanding this history is crucial to comprehending the full extent of their power and reach in the modern world. Today, the Agromafia has evolved into a sophisticated criminal enterprise. They operate across borders, exploiting the complexities of the global food system. Counterfeiting high-value products is a cornerstone of their operations. Extra virgin olive oil, prized for its taste and health benefits, is a prime target. The Agromafia substitutes lower-grade oils or mixes them with cheaper alternatives. These counterfeit products are then packaged and labeled deceptively. They are sold to unsuspecting consumers at premium prices. This fraudulent practice not only deceives consumers but also undermines legitimate producers. It tarnishes the reputation of authentic Italian products.
The mafia is a chameleon. It adapts to new opportunities and exploits weaknesses in the system.
The Agromafia's reach extends far beyond counterfeiting. They are involved in every stage of the food supply chain. They engage in extortion, exploiting migrant workers, and infiltrating legitimate businesses. Their activities have devastating consequences for the environment and public health. Illegal waste disposal contaminates farmland and waterways. The use of banned pesticides poses serious health risks to consumers. The Agromafia's pursuit of profit knows no bounds, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Section 5. The crushing grip on small producers, a David and Goliath struggle. Small, independent food producers are particularly vulnerable to the Agromafia's predatory tactics.
These producers, often family-run businesses with generations of tradition, are caught in a David and Goliath struggle. They face threats, intimidation, and extortion.
Their livelihoods are threatened as they struggle to compete with the Agromafia's artificially low prices. Many are forced to sell their businesses at a loss or abandon their farms altogether. This not only destroys livelihoods but also erodes the cultural heritage of traditional food production. Section 6. From farm to table to dirty money restaurants as laundering fronts. The Agromafia's influence extends beyond farms and factories, reaching the doorsteps of restaurants. Restaurants, particularly those dealing in cash transactions, are prime targets for money laundering. The illicit profits from counterfeiting and other criminal activities are cleaned by being funneled through legitimate businesses. This allows the Agromafia to legitimize their ill-gotten gains and integrate them into the legal economy. This practice distorts the market, giving unfair advantages to criminal enterprises over honest restaurateurs. Section 7. Poison plates and ravaged lands, the environmental and health costs. The Agromafia's relentless pursuit of profit comes at a high cost to the environment and public health. They engage in illegal waste disposal, dumping toxic substances onto farmland and into waterways. This contaminates the soil and water supply, poisoning the very source of our food. The use of banned pesticides is another alarming practice. Driven by greed, the Agromafia disregards the long-term health consequences. These pesticides accumulate in the food chain, posing serious risks to consumers. They have been linked to various health problems, including cancer and birth defects. Section 8. Fighting back law enforcement's uphill battle against Agromafia. Combating the Agromafia is a complex and challenging task. Law enforcement agencies face a formidable foe, often operating across borders and employing sophisticated tactics. Investigations are often hampered by a lack of cooperation between different jurisdictions and the code of silence that permeates communities affected by organized crime.
However, there have been some notable successes. In recent years, Italian authorities have conducted large-scale operations. They have dismantled criminal networks, seized counterfeit products, and arrested key figures. International cooperation is crucial to disrupting the Agromafia's global operations.
Section 9. Every bite matters. Consumer choices as weapons against culinary crime. The fight against the Agromafia is not just the responsibility of law enforcement. While police and regulatory agencies work tirelessly to crack down on illegal activities, they cannot do it alone. Consumers have a crucial role to play. Each one of us, through our daily choices, can contribute to a safer and more transparent food system.
By making informed choices, we can strike a blow against this criminal enterprise. When we choose to buy from reputable sources, we are not just purchasing food, we are making a statement. And support ethical and sustainable food production. Seek out products with certifications of origin. These labels are more than just stickers. They are assurances of quality and integrity. Support small, independent producers who are committed to quality and sustainability. These local farmers often rely on direct sales to sustain their livelihoods and maintain their ethical practices. Be wary of suspiciously low prices, as they may be a sign of counterfeit products. Cheap prices can often indicate that corners have been cut, whether in terms of quality, safety, or legality. Remember, every purchase is a vote for the kind of food system we want to support. Our spending habits can either empower ethical producers or enable criminal networks. By choosing wisely, we can savor the true flavors of our food, free from the bitter aftertaste of organized crime. Let's make every bite count for our health, our communities, and our future.